everybody. Welcome to Directional Influence episode 25, brought to you by VVV Gaming. I am your host, Rapture, and we're here doing an amazingly, well, not amazingly short, that's sort of a bad way to put it, but it's going to be a shorter episode, and we're talking about Whobo and everything that went on during there. So today with me, this fine afternoon, we have my main man, Will. How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up? It's good to be back in New York after some crazy flights back from Texas.
Definitely.
Who else we got? We got Vinny.
Yeah,
What's up, Vinny? Hi, Vinny.
And then we got DMG here. What's going, bro?
Not much. I'm back. Let's go.
Yeah, DMG is the best. We gotta have him on more. And then we also have another special guest. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he goes by the tag Sillykyle. How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Representing Peach.
So we have a Peach main on here, and not including Vinny because he's not a Peach main. So today we're gonna talk about Whobo, and I think I was the only one not there. So Will, I guess start us off, with the whole Whobo thing.
All right. I mean, Whobo was incredibly hype. Me and Vinny were really looking forward to it for the longest time. And it was just me and him. We traveled all the way from New York. We took 2 flights. It was crazy. The flight there was totally, the 2 flights there were totally smooth. Everything was cool. And we were supposed to stay with Florida the night before. But once we got to the main venue hotel, we found a room with who's in that room? It was Docpo, Sillykyle, Ripple, Red Halberd, tons of people. Chaos Griffin, Zano. Who else was in there? There were so many people, and it was just so cool. And there was a lot of people. It was Infinity. At the venue itself. And who? Infinity. That's right. That's right. And it was just it was way too convenient. We didn't want to walk the 2 miles to Florida. Sorry, Florida, but we still paid you guys, even though we didn't stay at your room. And our room just happened to end up, being the best. And we just kind of played friendlies all night. We got some doubles in there. It was so much fun. Met a lot of cool people. And that was just the night before. So, crap. I mean, the day when it first started, the whole convention thing was really crazy. I know it was a new venue. So, had anybody been to one of the previous Whobos that they could tell us about how the venue was before? Because this was me and Vinny's first Whobo.
Yeah, I was at the previous 2, and to be honest, I liked the other venue better because there was more room, frankly, and the way that they did stuff like registration and pre-reg and signing up for stuff, I thought was a lot better. This one was still really good, but the old one was just it was just amazing. It couldn't really compare.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the only things this one had was attendance. I know there was an attendance increase, but nobody knew that the room was going to be smaller, that the AC was going to be lackluster, to say the least. Having 5 AC units for a large room, all of them be out, is just incredibly bad luck.
I don't even know how that happens.
And many props to Inui actually for the setup that he did with there. I don't know how many setups. There were quite a few setups there, but there were only 5 outlets. So he must have had to do some work with extension cables, and there were only 5 power outlets. So I don't know how he did that, but
Didn't that result in TVs going out though?
There were TVs going out, and that was a little bit of a hassle that a lot of people.
A little bit of a drag, yeah.
Especially for Vinny.
I mean,
Vinny got fucked over by that apparently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
I heard someone else got fucked over too, by the name of Rich Brown. Because some gay ass DK flanked him.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? This DK that you are talking about is my hero.
You know what? Honestly, when I watched that video this morning, I mean, it started out good. This sounded like a good match. Oh wow, they're actually going at it. This is cool. But I knew in my head it's gonna start, and it did. And I was like, oh my god. You surprised me at how heroic that planking was.
No, but here's the thing, everybody knows, and I posted a blog on All's Brawl, and there's Sky's blog in Rich Brown's defense as well, that obviously, we gotta support Rich for everything, because he's an amazing player and we don't want to discourage him or anything, but to be honest, I felt like I did do what I had to do in the situation, but it's totally against my nature. I'd never done anything like that before. He got really upset at me, and I told him right after, I'm like, dude, like everything going through my head, the only reason I could think that I would probably have done that is because of cheese. Like, not to say that cheese inspired me, because that would be the wrong word.
Oh,
but,
good lord.
But
cheese
he
ruined.
pretty much like, I don't know. He mentally scarred me at MLG Rally. So it was pretty much, it was something that I wouldn't be able to do before that happened to me. So I've been rule sharked. I've been screwed over by rules so many times before. And once I saw that, I could prove that something was broken and that should probably be fixed in the rules, and Whobo is the only rule set that has the no ledge grab limit for any characters except Meta Knight. I don't know, it seemed like a good idea to try to abuse it. I mean, I don't know. There's so many mixed opinions from everyone.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, on my end, honestly, I mean, I know like Sky said how like don't defend Will because he's just using the rule set, don't hide behind it. But to be honest, like you can't blame someone for using that to their advantage, or at least knowing it. And I mean, what else were you gonna do? I mean, I don't think that's one of DK's like best matchups. And
oh no, it's really bad.
Yeah, so I mean, it didn't seem like you had, not that you didn't have much of a choice, but it was a good option. Like, why not? Almost. Not in like disrespecting Rich Brown, but it's fucking Olimar. Like, what are you gonna do? But you did have an epic B punch to kill him.
Yeah,
it was sick.
I actually counted out all my charges. I didn't realize till I watched that that's probably one of the less frequent things you'll ever see recorded on video, but that was a shoulder 9 winds. And it did 32%. It has more knockback than Luigi's Shoryuken, so.
Yeah, overall that was pretty, I wouldn't say epic, but it was certainly something to watch.
Oh, it was terrible. But I mean, as long as people are going to love me and hate me for it. But I mean, as long as you don't hate me anymore, or as long as Sillykyle doesn't hate me, that's all that matters.
I love you.
I heard he was pretty epic at the rave.
Oh yeah, Kyle is the one who got me going. Like the rave after Whobo, like people were just like kind of chilling, they were walking around, and then I just saw him get so into it. I was like, oh my god, I want to be like this guy, and I just like started dancing with them. And then I just kind of like found where all of the Smashers were hanging out, and I just got them like all hyped, and apparently everybody really enjoyed themselves. So I think Sillykyle was the catalyst that made all the Smashers enjoy the rave. Whether you know it or not, that's what you were.
All right, let me say I have to disagree with you because 2 people were at the rave that made it amazing. And I think you know what I'm talking about whenever, all right, Poltergust and Rich Brown were at the rave. You had, I don't know how many announcers throughout the tournament, but everybody was like, yo, your boy Poltergust, the blood guy, is going to be there at the rave. It's going to be hype. It's going to be good. And then, like, all of a sudden you see Rich Brown there, too. It's like, all right, done. Like, you had to go to it. So
I'm pretty sure, what was it, Afro who started that? And I know Trevor was keeping it going. And he was like, everybody, especially Nicole, please know that Polt will be at the rave tonight. Oh my god, that was so awesome.
He's like, your boy, the Poltergust, the blood guy, is going to get it in tonight. Like, let's go. It was just amazing.
DMG, you're known for your stories. Do you have any good stories to share with us like you had last episode you were on?
All right, the problem is that there are a few good stories, but a lot of them involve Atomisk, and because he's not here, I don't want to, like, feel like I'm backstabbing him or anything. So like those, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to leave out. But,
we'll try and get Atomisk on at some other point in time to tell us. But besides those, then
because
there's some pretty epic stories about Atomisk.
I am very sad to say that I can't talk about them right now. But they're just good. So,
something tells me it has to do with drunk Atomisk. But anyway, go on.
Yes,
you would not be incorrect in assuming that.
Well, come on, there must be something else that we all missed or something.
What happened with us? I know that in our room, I think it was the first night, we were up all night playing friendlies. It was like, it must have been about 5 or 6 a.m.
6:30.
and the fire alarm went off
Oh.
in our building.
Yeah, that was pretty garbage.
It was building 5, and like there's people sleeping. Like Ripple is literally tormented by us at this point because we're making so much noise. We're like yelling and screaming, like having so much fun playing with the volume still on. He's trying to like nap a few hours away, and then at 6:30, this fire alarm goes off, and we're like, "What the hell?" And we're like a group of 15 people walking outside. Props to Red Halberd. He was walking around barefoot, I believe, which is mad respect. And we I don't know. We were just walking around outside. It was pretty much worthy of video recording, but unfortunately, I don't know. We'll just hold that in our memory. But it was really cool. We were like walking around, and then we harassed like the front desk, like, "Okay, did you guys put out the fire? Like, was there really a fire? What's going on?" And it was pretty cool. But I don't think any of us got sleep that first night, or not too much sleep. But.
So maybe let's talk about the tournament itself. Anyone have any comments on the actual competition besides Rich Brown?
Like, what do we got? Like, let's talk about pools. Like, how stacked do you think some of these pools were? I know one of them
was the most
really
stacked because I was throwing it last minute.
The some of the earlier pools were just crazy stacked. Like there's a few pools where it felt like at least 2 or 3 people in them were first seeds. Like it was just like insanely stacked. Like Vinny, your pool just it made me just almost just like it was just it was nasty looking. Like I would not want to have that.
What was your pool, Vinny?
Razor, Zeton, me, and K Prime were all in the same pool.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
And it
not
was
what
top
I'd want
3
to have.
out. Yeah, everybody should know it was top 3 out, and there were like 8 to 10 people in some of these pools. So they were pretty much all death pools.
I
It was
lost
crazy.
to Zeton, and I beat Razor, and I got 3rd seed.
Wow. Damn. What about some of these other pools? Sillykyle, who was in your pool when you first started?
I was actually really stressed out because this is my first national out-of-state tournament, and only top 3 made it out. But I actually had probably one of the most easiest pools out of everyone. I got 2nd seed in my pool. I lost to Adamus, and then I beat Germ, so that was kind of a big deal for me. And then we just had a bunch of random players who I beat, so it was pretty easy.
Getting those wins.
Yeah, really good stuff beating Germ, by the way. I know you were really hyped about that, and Germ is incredible. Like, I've played him. Like, he's definitely one of the top 2 links, so very good stuff. Very good stuff beating him. I'm strolling through some posts here, and I'm finding, what is this, Zyro posted this? Yeah, and Zyro's current top 5 Peach list. According to him, it's Illmatic, Sillykyle, Nicole, Razmikaze, Level 9 Peach, a stop sign, a parked car, Dark Peach.
I agree with that top 3.
A parked car.
I don't know, man. Dark Peach, he has a few placements over that parked car. Like, yeah, give it to him.
Well, that's not fair.
No,
Parked
man,
car has
Dark
been
Peach is
inactive.
The stop sign, to be honest,
Oh, man.
just
It's got better mind games than Dark Peach. Like,
well,
it's
not even
more
that.
consistent.
He shuts people down. You know, he stops them right in their tracks.
Oh,
But
man. Poor Dark
Yeah,
Peach.
that stop sign has way more frame traps than Dark Peach.
It's got better priority.
Yeah. Well, some people have like run through him a few times, disregarding him a little bit. I feel like that's not really fair to him, to be honest.
I'm trying to find some of the other pools that were stacked. I actually think my pool was pretty easy, to be honest, because I don't think like a DK should ever be a favorite of a favorite as a first seed of a pool, but I was apparently. But I end up getting first seed in my pool. It was me, MJG, Zyro, Zaltis, Sky Pirate, and a whole bunch of other people. But I was first seed, second seed was Sky Pirate, and third was Zaltis. There was so much drama in my pool though, and there were drama in a lot of pools. But I think Zyro ended up beating MJG, and because MJG was so mad that he quit all the rest of his matches, and he gave people free 2-0s that they shouldn't have had. So because of that, Zyro didn't make it out of pools.
Yeah.
And neither did MJG. So
Yeah,
it was crazy. Yeah.
There were some pretty epic matches though. I remember watching Trela versus MVD, and Trela was going off with Lucario.
Wait. Trailer versus MVD, did that happen?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
I don't remember what day it was, but I remember watching that. Trailer was going off, and I mean obviously I'm rooting for. I mean MVD is one of my favorite snakes, and I was, that's East Coast, so I was rooting for him, and I was like, damn, like he was doing pretty well, but Trailer was just those Lucario combos out of nowhere, and I don't know, it was pretty hype. There were some good matches. I didn't catch a lot of them, and for that the one that I did catch, that was actually really good. So props to Trailer for being a beast.
Yeah, Trela definitely asserting himself as like top Lucario now, I would say. Like, damn, he's having a really awesome showing
Yeah.
lately. So, especially his set with Ally. Oh my god, I can't wait till that goes up. That better have been recorded.
That was too good.
That may have been one of the most hyped sets of all of Whobo. Like, it went to last hit, game 3 on Yoshi's, and it was very, very hyped.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that too.
He had a crazy comeback too. Like,
He did,
was
yeah.
down by a lot.
Yeah, I was actually really disappointed because he just he landed right into that up tilt. I was like, oh, after all of that, fucking up tilt. Like he made a really good comeback. I remember watching that. That was really good too. Like snake after snake. Huh. But other than that, that was actually really good. Who took first place in doubles?
Ally and Dojo.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ally and
yep.
Dojo ended up taking first in doubles. Didn't they get knocked out actually out of winners by Razor and Genis? I remember
Winners
watching
finals.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did, and then
They
they
did.
did a rematch grand finals and 6-0'd them.
Oh my god! Wow.
Damn,
Yep.
That's that adjustment. That top level adjustment.
pretty much. So, any upsets? Any surprises?
Oh, there were plenty of upsets.
Round 1 of bracket. was
Zeton versus
the-
Tyrant.
All right, Zeton versus Tyrant. Illmatic versus ESAM. And
Oh yeah,
yeah.
all the round one stuff.
something else. I forgot what it was.
Was it me versus Seabrick?
Who?
Me versus Seabrick?
It might have been that. There's just and there's something else. I don't remember what it was, but there's just 3 or 4 matches that were just retarded.
I remember when I didn't watch the whole set, but it was Tyrant versus Zeton, and I heard that Tyrant may have SD'd possibly at 0 or at low percent.
It was kind of low. Yeah, it was on Delfino second
Oh,
game,
okay.
and yeah,
I
it was
just remember Fox playing super safe at 0% while Meta Knight's over 100 and they're both on last stock, and Zeton just runs in for that random up smash after MK shield drops, and there was just so much hype, everybody was screaming. And then the losers bracket was destined.
It was so stacked. It was just round 1. If you lost early on, it was so hard for you.
Yeah. So before we end this or wrap this up, because we do have to do that quite soon. What do you guys think was the biggest thing about Whobo in the entire weekend? Just randomly throw that stuff out.
I mean, the convention itself was amazing. The fact that we had a tournament while having that whole convention was was ridiculous. There was, of course, a lot of controversy and drama, and just to be honest, like, it was my first Whobo ever, so I couldn't compare it to a past venue, but it was an amazing experience. It's like, it was so much fun. Like, me and Vinny came from New York to Texas for the first time. We met so many new people, and I'm sure, you know, as a national, everybody's meeting new people, and everybody could probably say the same thing, but I don't know. Like, it seemed like a really dramatic tournament to me. That was probably one of the biggest things. There was a lot of drama and controversy.
Vinny, what do you think?
I was mostly hyped at my performance, I guess, because for once I actually like won a last hit set, which is against Seabrick, and I'm usually used to like losing those. Whenever it's last hit, I always lose. But yeah, I guess I was really hyped about my performance, and I really liked the venue, the rave, everything.
The rave. DMG, what about you?
I like our community. Like, the best thing about nationals, I find, is just how our community comes together, and we find ways even through thick and thin to have fun and to enjoy ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, that's something that I appreciate from our community. So.
Cool.
I couldn't
And-
agree more.
Yeah. I really do agree with that. That's actually a really good point, that as much as there's a lot of bullshit that's been happening lately, drama, we still have fun, I guess. Like, there's no denying that. I mean, at least
Also,
on my end.
get at Mr. Doom for beating Coney because Coney beer reverse inhaled the wrong way. That's what I heard.
Oh, poor Corny.
Yeah, Cody just has some bad luck this tournament.
It's unfortunate.
And finally, the rave master, Sillykyle. What about you? What was your favorite part other than the rave? Unless that is your favorite part.
The rave was definitely one of the best parts because I was a little bit drunk. I bought a 20-pack of Bud Light, but
Oh
all
wow,
the
that was
Smash-
yours.
Yeah, all of the Smashers are all noobs at partying. Like, oh, I don't like the taste of beer, only our hard liquor. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got kind of drunk, and then I was pretty hyped because there were a lot of Smashers, and then I love loud music, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun just going to the bar with some of the Smashers after the tournament because it was really stressful. My first national representing Arizona, and I don't know. It was just a great time, meeting all these new people. I made some really good connections and a lot of new friendships, and that was the best part of it for me.
Cool. So, I guess we all had or you guys all had a really fun time. I wish I could have been able to go, but Will didn't put me in his suitcase, so.
Yeah.
Asshole. But anyway, it's. What?
One last thing. I need to give a humongous shout out to Sync from Houston for housing so many people.
Yeah.
And for
yeah. I keep
being
hearing
super
about that.
legit. Yeah, that he went above and beyond what you'd expect and want from housing. It was just amazing. So big shout out to him.
Definitely.
For sure.
And I owe you a steak dinner, Sing. So call me sometime and I'll hook you up, bro.
Steak dinner.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to say before we get going here. This Thursday, and there's another VUV podcast. Obviously, they're not as good one. I mean, we're the best, right? Directional Influence is the best. But I will be on the losers bracket because the CEO of MLG, Sundance D. Giovanni, will be on the show, and I will be talking Brawl stuff. So I already have a list of questions going down, but if any of you guys have questions you'd like me to ask, and I can try and get them in to talk to Sundance about them, please let us know. Leave comments on our, Facebook page or Twitter, or my Twitter. All is Brawl, the VVV site. There's a thread for that actually on the site at VVV, and then of course on Smashboards. Please let me know. I'm actually recording this tonight, so you probably won't have a lot of time to do that, but you have like 2 hours before we actually record, so hopefully I'll have I've put together a lot of good questions, hopefully, so I hope you guys listen in to see what he answers, because there's a lot of Smash hype this year at MLG, so don't get too disheartened. You guys may be surprised at the news you all get very soon, so I just want to make that very clear to all you guys. With that said, I want to, thank all you guys for being on the show. Will, obviously, you should be here anyway. But Vinny, DMG, Sillykyle for being here. That was really fun.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
I have one last thing I want to add that's very, very important.
Okay.
That if you guys all go to the Brawl and Melee World Whobo 3 results thread, and it's subtitled 185 ledge grabs later, if you go down to the OP all the way on the bottom, you'll check out. There should be a few links, and there's one that'll be a video thread for all of the Whobo 3 videos. They should all be going up there. So it's a really good way. If you guys all want to see everything that was recorded at Whobo 3, you can check it out there. So.
Definitely. Other than that, we want to obviously thank VUV for hosting us, and you guys can check us out on Twitter, Facebook, All Is Brawl, Smashboards, VUV, etc. You guys know how to do that. Also, obviously, you guys can check out Izaw's commentary videos, which me and Will have done, and in fact, the last episode was me and Matt, PD, who is not.
Yo, I need to watch that still.
Yeah, that shit was good. Matt obviously talked all about Marth, so those are really good things. Hit up Izaw, and you can help me for that. I think we'll have the link for that in this post. What else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, am I? No. Okay.
Go Peach.
Go Peach.
Go Peach.
Go Peach.
Yo, get at that DK and Peach team coming in 7th.
DMG does not like that.
I am not amused.
I don't like Peach, to be honest. To be completely honest, fuck Peach.
She's a sexy bitch. What are you guys talking about?
No, she's not. She's not.
I had one in my pool. I don't know what you're talking about, but that was not fun.
I can find sexier bitches in my fucking closet.
Listen.
What?
I found some at the convention. Yo, get at me.
Peach is awesome. There were more DKs and Peaches combined at Whobo than I think any tournament ever. And there are also pictures, which I'll have to like post links up on like
Yeah.
our DI group that were pretty epic. It's my Facebook profile picture too, so check it out.
Word. So anyway, that is it for us on Directional Influence episode 25. Thanks for tuning in next week. I don't know. We'll fucking do something. Maybe we'll have Adam Escon and DMG again to discuss
Exactly.
the hidden
We will
stories.
collaborate.
Yes.
Story. We will tell you stories
Yeah.
that are.
That's really
You'll have to wait and see.
That's really good. So next week, Adam Escon and DMG will probably be on the show, so that's really hype. And this week, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Leave us comments, feedback, star ratings, blowjobs, whatever you want to do. And thanks for listening. Yes, especially.
You just have to pay for those. Damn.
Hey,
That's
nope,
free. Hey.
Hey.
Let's do
Anyway,
it.
yeah, definitely. So thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week on Directional Influence. Peace.
Thanks.